Welcome back to my channel. I thought that it would be fun to do a spend the day with me as a writer, just kind of taking you along for everything that I kind of do in an average day. This is going to include a lot more than just writing though, because writing is just like one part of my day. I also have some self-care stuff to do today. I want to read today. I want to do maybe a little walking workout maybe. I have some chores to do, so we're just gonna kind of have a chill day, but I want to get a couple little tasks done, you know, but nothing crazy. So I thought I would take you guys along because I feel like my past couple writing vlogs have just been entirely writing focused, and I kind of want to start vlogging a little bit of life stuff as well, like mixed in there. I don't think I'll like do entire lifestyle vlogs because that's not my niche, but like maybe in a writing vlog I'll show you what I'm reading, or I'll do a little cook with me. Like I think I want to sprinkle some variety in there. So I thought I might as well start today, do a little day in my life. It is currently 10:30 in the morning. I woke up at 8, and in the 2.5 hours before I talked to you guys, I did my typical morning routine, which is I do check social media first thing when I wake up. I literally just roll over and grab my phone, which I know probably isn't good, but at the current phase of my life, social media is not unhealthy to me. I really like it, but I'm also not like doom scrolling first thing in the morning. I like wake up and I immediately open TikTok and I read through all you guys' comments on my newest posts and stuff, and I reply to messages, and then I like interact with like the my friends tab, so I just look at other writers' content, and then I post a video of my own, and then I dip. And then I do the same thing on Instagram. I kind of like look through notifications, respond to DMs, post, interact with other people's content a little bit, with like writing mutuals content, and then I just leave the app. So I don't really like doom scroll first thing. I just like to check my notifications. And I like to post first thing in the morning because it's just like I post and then I close the app, and I have my notifications off on those apps because I don't want to see like comments come in. I want to check it on my own terms, like when I want to, which is usually the morning. If it ever gets to a point where like I'm getting a bunch of hate or something, I'll probably not look at it first thing in the morning, but I don't get a lot of hate right now, so I check that, and then I have breakfast, and then I clean my room, and then I get sort of ready for the day. And I say sort of ready because like I'm ready right now. Like I have makeup on, but not a full face. My hair is kind of done. It's in a claw clip, and I'm wearing sweats and a t-shirt. So it's like I'm not in pajamas, but God forbid a girl wants to be comfy. Anyway, that's basically what I did this morning, and then now I'm talking to you. Typically on a typical day, I will do all of that, my morning routine, and then right after breakfast, and getting ready kinda. But on days I vlog, I don't get as ready. Sometimes I just stay in my pajamas, to be honest. But right after that, I do writing first thing in the morning. I feel like my brain works best in the morning before I've been kind of like weighed down by the day, and like I just get really tired in the afternoon. I have my afternoon 3 p.m. slump where I need my nap. Like I can't write during that time. And also I go to bed at like 10:30, so I'm not writing at night either because that's waking up my brain. I want to go to bed. So I just write in the morning, and then I do other things that require less brain power maybe in the afternoon. So that's kind of my vibe. So yeah, we're gonna write. I'm gonna let you guys in on a little behind the scenes secret. I have not written in like, oh Lord, like, I don't even know, maybe 3 weeks. I've been still posting writing vlogs, but those are backlog videos that I already had edited and just waiting to post. But like, I haven't written in a very long time. I think it has been 3 weeks. So basically what happened, let me give my excuse. 3 weeks ago, I had a horrible like, I don't even know, like a series of migraines that it was like 11 days long of just like 11 days of migraines 24/7. Couldn't sleep, couldn't eat. It was horrible. I couldn't do anything. Like, I just laid in bed and watched Netflix, and like I didn't move because I couldn't move. And then the week after that, after I recovered for a couple days, I got my period. I had to take another week to recover, and that was like 8 days because even when the period was over, I had to recover after. After I recovered from that was my birthday. So I ended up taking the week of my birthday off too because I was finally feeling better, and I was like, I just want to take a week off and bask in the feeling better. I don't know if that makes any sense, but like, I'm chronically ill, as I just mentioned, migraines. I also have other things as well. So it's like, when I have a day off, it's because I'm suffering and I'm miserable. So then sometimes I'll take like a week or a couple days off when I'm feeling good, because then I can actually enjoy my break and I'm not being tormented by my own body. You know what I mean? When I'm like not doing things, it's not of choice. It is September 5th, which my birthday is September 1st. So technically it's still the week of my birthday, but I took like the week before and the weekend, and my birthday was a Monday. So I took like that Labor Day, that week, and then Labor Day weekend, I took that off. So then this week, but it's Friday. So that's what I'm kind of saying. I took the, whatever. Long story short, I haven't written in a long time, and I've been being tormented for the past couple weeks. So hopefully better things are to come. God forbid. During that 3-week period, I did have like a day or two in there that I felt okay, and I did write off camera, but it was so sporadic that I feel like I haven't written in weeks, because it was like I would write one day and then like I would write like a chapter, like 1,500 words, and then it would like 10 days would go by, and then I'd write another like 800 words. It's like I don't think I made a lot of progress. Since we last spoke, I wrote chapter 33. Between those 2 days, I wrote chapter 33, I think. And then, but here's the kicker. I did not write chapter 32. Because chapter 32 is a little bit, I don't want to say boring, because that feels like I should cut the chapter, but it's just not as exciting as chapter 33 was. Chapter 33 was fun, and it was a pivotal scene, and I wanted to write it because I was feeling like shit. So I was like, let me cheer myself up. I didn't want to write the boring one. Basically what I'm trying to tell you today is that we have to write a boring scene today. It's fine, it's not actually that boring, and it probably won't take that long, because it's just a little bit of, you know, when like you're trying to build up a romance and you have to have them have a moment, and it's not that exciting because it's no kissing yet, because it's not the kiss, it's not the confession, it's nothing exciting, but it's just that, just a moment to build the bond. That's kind of what we're doing today. We're building the bond. So yeah, hopefully this goes okay. My goal for today is to just write this chapter. I don't even care if it takes me like 30 minutes and that's it. I just want to slowly get back into it being writing. I don't really know what else to say. That's kind of updates. That's kind of what I've been doing today so far. If I think of anything else to say, I guess I'll just bring it up later. But yeah, with all that yapping being done, let's write. Oh my god, my laptop is disgusting. Let's write, and we're gonna write in bed, of course. Duh. Wait, do you know what might be kind of fun? Like a, what is this called? Wow. It's like one of those like pillows that you sit up with. I put this at the end of my bed because I've been sitting back here and reading. It's got better back support than like the laying down area over here. Maybe we should write over here for fun. Okay, get out of here. Oh, I have to get my binder. Hold on, I have to get my outline. What the hell? Ah! This vlog is already a hot mess. Oh, Scrunchy. Hi! What are you doing? I have things to do. What do you think? Ma'am? Up! Oh my goodness. Don't step on my laptop. No. Well, that was my spot. I was gonna sit there. Well, I want to sit there. Oh. Oh, you're so sweet. Let's get started. drags me out here and then abandons me. Why? Okay, so I finished that chapter. Let's see my word count. 843 words. Which obviously is not the best I've ever done, but I think it's okay for getting back into the project, getting back into writing. I think it's good. And my next thing that I do most days after writing is read. I like to relax my brain this way, get kind of away from a screen, and just kind of decompress after a writing session. So let's go get my Kindle, which I'm aware is a screen, but I feel like it doesn't count. I'll be right back with my Kindle, and I'll tell you what I'm reading and talk about it. Okay, so I have been on quite the reading kick lately. I actually can't stop reading. It's kind of an addiction at this point, and it's kind of insane because looking back, like in January, my average books that I read per month was like 5, and I'm pretty sure that last month I read 10. So in 6 months I have doubled my like books that I read a month. I just cannot stop. Like any free moment that I have, I just read. I'm obsessed with reading. And also, if you guys didn't know, I got a Kindle in June or July. I don't know, but I got a Kindle this summer. Bestie Sydney got it for me. It was an early birthday present because she got it on Prime Day when it was a little cheaper. So I've been obsessed with reading on my Kindle as well, because you can just cozy up in bed with it, and it's basically like a phone, but it has books on it. This is my case. I got this glass heart. It's not real glass, obviously it's plastic, but it's supposed to look like kind of like a glass heart. It's like milky, kind of. I got this on Amazon. It was $16, which is kind of crazy for a pop socket, but I just really liked it. And I feel like sometimes cheap pop sockets are ugly because they're just like plain colored. And I'm like, I'm gonna invest in my Kindle, so I got this, and then the case is just clear, but I print out collages and I put them in the back for whatever vibe I'm feeling. This is, I mean, obviously, if you haven't noticed by now, this is my Gilmore Girls case, because usually on my birthday every year I do my Gilmore Girls rewatch, so I switched to my Gilmore Girls case. Now this year I'm not doing my Gilmore Girls rewatch because last year I did the rewatch with my mom and it took us into the summer to finish because it takes a long time to watch a show with your mom. It sure does. So I'm not in the mood to rewatch because we just were watching it like 2 months ago. So I'm not in the mood. So I'll be really in the mood next year, but still, the vibes are still here. And it's like so nice. Where I live, it's like, well, today it's hot. Today it's like 75, 80, but last week it was like 60s and 70s, and there's literally some leaves on my deck. Like, oh my gosh. Fall came early as a birthday present to me. So, yay. Fall is like early, but I fear that it's gonna get like really hot again in like October as a repercussion. So I'm kind of nervous, but for now, I'm loving it because I love fall. Fall's my favorite season. I have talked about this before, but I write summer books, but I don't like the summer. I think that the idea of summer is really nice, and like it's really fun to write books that take place in the summer because it's like beach days, pool days, hanging out with friends, no school, like very fun to write about, and the vibes are great. And like I like to write books that kind of take place in New England, so it's like cute little shops and boardwalks and people live on the beach, and like it's very, very cute, and I love the thought of it. I do. But I am just not built for summer. It's too hot. I'm sweating. I feel disgusting because I'm sweaty and gross. I feel like fall outfits are so much cuter than summer outfits. Too broke to go on vacation, so it's just hot and I'm just in my house and I'm like, what is this? So I like the idea of summer and I love writing books about summer. Don't get me wrong, I don't want anyone to think that I don't like the books that I write because I love them. But in actuality, in my real life, outside of fiction, fall is my shit. Anyway, that's very off topic, but I guess this is a spend the day with me, so there is no topic. Anyway, so yeah, that's my Kindle case. And I have a bunch of them. And I just find these on Pinterest. I definitely am not talented enough to make this. But I just print them off and then like cut them to the right size. So yeah, I have my Gilmore Girls thing on. And then I'm currently reading Pretty Girls by, hold on a damn minute, Karen Slaughter. Best name ever, by the way. I also am pretty sure that is her real name, which is the most iconic thing I've ever heard. I am currently on chapter 4, which is page 67, so not very far, 6-7, not very far in, but I just started yesterday. I'm really liking it so far, but I don't know what the plot of this book is, because sometimes with thrillers, it's a thriller. That's the one thing I know. And I think it's like about a girl who goes missing and then 2 women who are involved somehow, not involved, but like tied to it in some way. They team up to solve what happened. That's, I think, what the vibe is. But I try to avoid plot things because I'm like, I just want to be surprised. I want the twists to hit. I want it all to hit. So I just try not to know what's going on. But yeah, I'm on chapter 4. I highlighted a couple of quotes that I liked. Well, there's only 3. But anyway, I'm going to stop yapping and I'm just going to read chapter 4. Let's go. Okay guys, it's been a couple hours since I last talked to you guys. You basically saw all that I did. I just like ate lunch and watched TV with my fam. Like I said, it's a pretty typical day that I do my writing and reading in the morning and then like other smaller activities in the afternoon. I am feeling tired right now. I think it's like 4, so I am feeling exhausted. But we have a couple things on the agenda tonight. I want to take a shower and like redo my hair. And I'm gonna show you guys my hair care routine and like my skincare routine that I do out of the shower. And then I might get some more reading done because I didn't get to read for too long this morning. I got to read like 50 pages and I would like to maybe read a little bit more, but we'll see. I also still want to do my workout. I might do my workout before my shower because then I'll be sweaty because it's hot today. So sometimes when it's cooler, I'll go on my walk after the shower because I'm not going to sweat as much, but I feel like it's hot right now. So I feel like I should walk first. And then I am working on a top secret writing project. I'm in the plotting phase and I'm almost done kind of organizing my thoughts into an order, so I kind of want to finish that tonight. We'll try to be like a little productive, but I wanted to give you guys a little book haul because my mom ran errands this morning before she came home and we watched, and she stopped by the library for me and I had a couple books ready for pickup for I'm starting to kind of order and like put together my fall TBR. I have a couple books on my Kindle ready to go. I got a couple from Libby. I got a couple from Prime Reading. Then I have a couple physical ones as well. just trying to give myself some options because I'm definitely a mood reader. I think I can just read a book if like it's due and like I have to read it. Like it's not like I can't. I just like prefer to have choices so that when I finish a book I'm like, okay, do I want to read romance? Do I want to read a thriller? Do I want to read fantasy? Like it just has to be like a vibe, whatever vibe I'm feeling. So the first book is May Luna. I saw a bunch of people talking about this book. I think it's on Kindle Unlimited because it was getting kind of like pushed out, and I think I saw a lot of book creators and booktubers and stuff talk about it, and everyone is giving it like 5 stars. They say it's kind of like Daisy Jones and the Six if Daisy Jones and the Six was written by a Harry Styles fanfiction writer. So it's very like YN coded. Worlds apart, Carter and Evie finally reveal the story, joyful, regretful, and unforgettable. It was a time when the stars aligned for a love so profound the whole world felt it. It was as if it would last forever. Hello, sign me up. I love a book that's like kind of through interview format. I don't think this is interview format, but like people are coming back to talk about something that happened a long time ago. There's something about it that's so addicting. You just have to keep reading because you have to know what's happening. So I'm like, give me this now. Hello, yes. Next up is The Wall of Winnipeg and Me. I've just heard a lot of really good things about Mariana Zapata and her slow burns. I've heard that like they're not gonna like even kiss until like this part, and I'm like, I like that. I feel like it's very rare that I read a book that says it's a slow burn and it's actually a slow burn. And everyone who has read these books says that she's the queen of slow burn and the queen of like, you know, their hands brush and they hold eye contact across the room, and it's like that is like a good 90% of the book. And I'm like, I'm gonna eat that up because I love those little small gestures as opposed to like big grand gestures and spice. I prefer like a hand brush, and then they're thinking about the hand brush for like weeks after, like, ugh. There's something so like giddy and giggly about that. Like it makes me like feel so much. And then I got Heartless Hunter. I think this is like a witch hunter and a witch falling in love. And yeah. That's all I know, and I kind of want to go into it blind because I like have heard so much about this book, so I don't want to set any more expectations, if that makes sense. So this is gonna be my like romantic-y vibes, romantic fantasy. So yes, romantic. Enemies to lovers, high stakes, witch and witch hunter. Sounds addicting to me. And the last but not least, I got myself a thriller. This is Lock Every Door by Riley Sager. I like Riley Sager okay. I think this is a girl who has to like, apartment sit, and then like she finds some, and then some sketchy things start happening around the apartment and like the apartment complex, and like she's not allowed to have any visitors, she's not allowed, like there's a bunch of rules, and then she realizes that it's kind of, the vibes in this apartment are weird, the other patrons, the other people who live there are weird and like kind of creepy. So I'm like, that could be fun if we want to be scared. So we've got some good variety here. We've got, this feels kind of like romantic drama, sad, rom-com, slow burn, giggly vibes, thriller, and romantasy. So I feel like that's good so far. I ordered more and I have books on my Kindle too, so that's not all. But yeah, like I said, I'm starting to slowly like order books sporadically so that I don't get them like all at once, obviously, but I'm starting to kind of shape it because I like to have a decent amount of books out from the library at one time so that I have a variety, like I said. Yeah, I'm excited about all of these reads, and I'm also excited about my Kindle reads too. So reading journey going great. I think I should, I'm gonna look outside because it actually might be raining right now, which means no walk. But if it's not raining yet, I might go do my walk really quick because it looks like it's about to rain. But I'm looking through my curtains right now and the trees are blowing very aggressively. So it might be raining right now. We also have to put these books on my shelf, which I find very satisfying to do, like to slide them into place. So I'll film that too. Okay, so it's not raining yet. It's not raining yet, so I think I am gonna do a walk really quick. I just literally walk around my driveway. So yeah, and I either walk around and listen to music, or I walk around and read on my Kindle, and I just like stand there and I just read my Kindle. I think I'm gonna read today because, like I said, I want to like read a little more. I want to read a little bit more today, so we'll go do that. That's what we're gonna do, and then we're gonna shower. And then probably when I see you again, it'll be for my hair care routine and my skincare routine. Came back. Don't look at my hair. I feel refreshed. Anyway, I wanted to show you guys my post-shower, I guess, skincare routine and my hair care routine, because I think I get a lot of compliments on my hair and a lot of compliments like on my makeup, and I feel like a lot of my makeup is skincare. This is obviously not how I style it. It's just like products I put in it to make sure it air dries correctly, and then I style it later. Essentially, I have 4 ways that I style my hair. I have the one that I do the most often, which is I sleep with French braids on damp hair. I kind of just wait like 3 or 4 hours until this is a little bit more dry. And then I French braid / Dutch braid. I Dutch braid, but I feel like French braiding would do the same thing, like crimp it. So there's that. I do that the most. I also do heatless curls. I use a robe tie from a robe, and I put it on my head in the classic, you know, wrap around, grab more. Or I'll do straighten my hair at night and then I sleep with it down, and so it brings a little bit more texture back, because I don't love my hair when it's like stick straight, because my hair is very thick, so when it sticks straight it's kind of like flat up here and then it go. So I don't love that, so I sleep with it down so that some of the texture comes back and it just kind of looks naturally straight. And then I will sometimes do straightening my hair and then doing heatless curls on the straight hair, and so it's a little bit looser curls and like straight roots and stuff. So that's basically it for how I style my hair versions, if you've ever wondered. But yeah, today, but right now we're just gonna do products, but skincare first. My post-shower skincare is pretty simple. It's only 4 products, but today I had some mascara on earlier, so I'm going to make sure that I got it all off with a cotton pad and some micellar water. I don't do this every time because I'm not always wearing makeup. See, we had like a little bit left. Gotta make sure your skin is nice and clean. And then I wash my face in the morning. So right now we're just gonna do some products. This witch hazel, which is an astringent, in a Mario Badescu bottle, but it's not this cucumber spray. It's just witch hazel. And I spray it on my hands because I'm afraid of getting in my eyes. Sucks out all the oil from your pores. And then I do a bunch of moisturizer. My beauty secret, I guess, is moisturizer. I do CeraVe first. Then I have this very fancy eczema lotion because I do have eczema. And I just do a little bit of that because It's very expensive. Put it down your neck. You don't want a baby smooth face and a wrinkly neck one day. Then my #1 beauty secret ever is Vaseline. I know this is scary because people probably thinking this is gonna clog your pores, but I have recommended this tip to so many people. This is not my invention. It kind of went viral a little bit on TikTok a couple years ago. They called it slugging. And I tried it once and like my skin is just so soft and moisturized every single time I do this. I've recommended this to people with combo skin. I've recommended it to people with oily skin, and it works for everyone. I mean, maybe I shouldn't say everyone because not everyone has tried it, but everyone I've recommended it to, it has worked for. And then I do a little extra right here because this is where I get my dry patches, like on my mouth and nose. So yeah, I highly recommend. But now we're gonna look really oily for the rest of this video. Now onto hair products. I start by just brushing through my hair, and this is a wet brush. Just try to identify any knots or anything. If I do find any knots, I have this detangling spray. It's the one that's for kids because it's very gentle on your hair. I don't really have any knots today, but I'm just gonna do it to demonstrate. My hair care is also very simple because the simpler the better in my opinion. I'm gonna get some more water out. Very simple, 2 products, leave-in conditioner and gel. Very thick. I'm just gonna do a little bit more for the ends here. Then I do the same thing with gel. One side each. And then I take the leftover gel and I slick down the top of my head to prevent flyaways. Ignore this, my face is itchy. Anyway, what's next on the agenda? Okay, so next on the agenda is I wanted to finish plotting a secret project that I can't tell you guys about. I'll film a little bit of it, but I can't film too much because it'll give it away. Let's do that. Okay guys, that is gonna be it for this vlog. My body is tired from my workout and my brain is tired from all my writing. So I'm just gonna kind of go on with my night routine, which isn't that exciting. I basically just watch TV and work on like making to-do lists, making social media posts, planning things. Yeah, so tonight I'm gonna brainstorm some TikTok ideas, some YouTube video ideas, because I want to film some more tomorrow. I also need to plan out my writing schedule in between my filming days and also my busy days. Planned days I need to vlog because it's Friday, so over the weekend I tend to plan things for the next coming week. So I'm gonna do that, watch some Pretty Little Liars, and have dinner, and then go to bed. So yeah, I think it's like 7:30. This is the time that I typically wind down, and then I'm usually like turning the lights off to go to sleep at like 10:30. So I give myself like 2 to 3 hours to like plan and work on phone stuff and just watch TV and wind like my imagination down from the day of writing. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you really enjoyed. I hope you enjoyed. I know this was kind of a different video for me. Let me know, I guess, if you hated it, but maybe don't use those words because I'm sensitive, but let me know if you just prefer just straight writing content. I think if I do a vlog next week, I might slip some stuff like I kind of talked about earlier, like a little bit of reading, a little bit of cooking maybe in there, so it's not just straight writing, just for some variety. But yeah, don't worry, I'm not like switching to lifestyle vlogs. I just wanted to do something kind of different. Please comment down below if you have any questions, any thoughts, just anything at all. Let like the video if you did enjoy it, and subscribe for more content like this. But yeah, with all that being said, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a really great day.